Welcome to the first week of the new year, which begins with the moon in Aries, where it will join sparky and unpredictable Uranus. The moon elicits our emotions, and when Uranus is involved, that basically means that all bets are off and anything goes. Despite a slow path, Uranus is known throughout the astrological world as the rebel. This creates a highly unpredictable tone to the time and is further complicated by the moon, all in a sign, which is Aries, that is marked for its impulsivity. So you do the math. Emotions plus impulsivity plus rebellion. Doesn't take much to put that scene together, and the outcome might not be that pretty. So I would tread softly and avoid inflammatory situations, which might be your best bet for this time. You can see these events coming, and if you are especially attuned, you can literally feel the electricity begin to percolate. To complicate the scene further, Mars will be squaring Jupiter, which can amplify things even further. The important piece to recognize is, where does all of this happen? Each of us has a room in our individual houses of our lives that may be lit up by this energy. This is unique to you. This is going to be special to only you. You're going to have your own action. Mars is the active player here that sets the pace and triggers the action. Mars rules Aries and has a special affinity for Scorpio, so the aspect it makes to Pluto will also be quite evident. In this particular case, Mars will square, which is 90 degrees, and we'll witness Pluto, and we'll witness that energy as well. We will essentially have a brief taste of what is to come in the last week of April, when Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, and Pluto form an unusual grand cardinal square when they each sit at 13 degrees of the four cardinal signs. Again, we can do the math and we can get a sense of what this alignment will be like. So we have Mars, which is action, squaring Pluto, which is reconstruction, squaring Jupiter, which is expansion, and opposing Uranus, which is rebellion. If you were to draw this out, you would have a figure that looked like a perfectly square box inside of a circle. In other words, a square peg in a round hole. Of course, the square does fit because it's in the actual circle. But it also points to a significant shift and perhaps is evident an event that bodes for a new direction. As I've said many, many times, if the roof were not leaking, we would not fix it. However, with the middle class of the United States struggling under uneven division of resources, we can't help but see this is a necessary start to a long overdue shift. Very key point. Every week my website has new content, new astrology for the week, for the whole week, new radio shows, and new artwork. Check out www.chrisflisher.com. And if you've ever considered having an professional astrology reading done, consider using my services. I can spend an hour with you, I can spend 20 minutes with you. It's confidential, it's accurate. When you know the birth date, place, and time of your chart, an accurate chart is drawn up of you that is unique to you. You get the exact details of your chart. This is your particular marching orders. These are your instructions. It's just like an operator's manual. And this is very, very evident. I've done thousands of readings, and they're all precise and accurate. And they're predictable. It's validating. In short, astrology works. I've been working with the charts and the planets for years. I also host a radio show every Friday morning called Turning of the Wheel on Awakening Zone Radio. You can find that from my website, www.chrisflisher.com, or go to the Awakening Zone website. It's on 11 o'clock. I get some of the best names in astrologers you can possibly imagine, and some of the greatest visionaries and people who deal in the esoteric arts. Join my newsletter every weekend. It goes out at 5:30 on a Sunday evening, www.chrisflisher.com, and I'll talk to you all next week. Thank you.